club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with.
He's doing great. He's still, dealing with some people trying to hold on to his money.
Well, what I'm going to do is go on a Fuck the Gatekeepers podcast tour.
Ice Cube appears upset and terrified for his life. Who is his or someone else's, though? Let's investigate. In an unexpected development, rap legend Ice Cube is said to be in a state of panic, worrying that his longtime buddy and fellow artist Kanye West may be the target of a sinister conspiracy hatched by the enigmatic Hollywood elite. There may have been some resentment within the powerful and popular elite club due to Kanye's courageous pursuit of the truth and freedom of expression. Ice Cube is thus justified in being concerned for his friend's security. According to sources close to Ice Cube, the father of gangsta rap has been urgently pleading with Kanye West to take major protection measures for him. According to reports, Ice Cube shared his worries about the possible danger Kanye may be in owing to his unwavering opposition to Semitism and his determination to upend the status quo. He also made the argument that everyone is helpless in this conflict since they all worry about becoming the next victim. The cancel culture comes next. One can't help but think back to the times when Kanye West, who is known for his direct and occasionally contentious views, had not been afraid to express his disapproval of the authority that the Hollywood power brokers wielded. It seems that his drive to speak out freely and his refusal to be hushed have turned him into a menace. What's crazy is that Kanye is aware of this and has openly stated that the so-called Hollywood elites are actively working to discredit him. Kanye believes that if it came to that, they would even threaten to take his life, which is even worse. Kanye has a point. Even if we grant for a moment that he has a propensity for exaggeration, he claims that he was the target of an attempted murder. They will try to ruin him, one Twitter user claimed. The liberal elite views everything as a us versus them scenario. Kanye must be destroyed since he has stepped into an intellectual minefield even on one occasion. They also label the right as fascist. I'm not sorry. There are several rumors that claim Ice Cube himself may have previously been the target of covert threats and warnings because to his own brazenness. Some of his supporters are also concerned for his safety. He should take precautions for his own safety, like this person who made a joke about how Ice Cube has been planting bombs on people. Good for him though. The fact that he has been a victim for so long may have given him a deep understanding of caution and awareness when it comes to the murky means by which the Hollywood elite protect their interests. According to an insider, Ice Cube has been advising Kanye to take security precautions and surround himself with a circle of reliable pals since he is fully aware of the potential consequences that could befall him. But it goes beyond that. Ice Cube acknowledges that he has noticed a change in Kanye. It appears that Kanye followed the advice of his supporters. We all know how close Ice Cube and Kanye weren't always. Kanye West and Ice Cube got into a contentious argument after Kanye made debatable and overtly anti-Semitic remarks during a recent appearance on Drink Champs in October 2022. Music lovers and industry insiders were stunned in disbelief by the interview, which was 3.5 hours long and only served to exacerbate Kanye's already contentious reputation. In the astounding interview, Kanye claimed that Ice Cube was largely responsible for turning him into the anti-Semite he is now, attributing his present attitude to the legendary rapper. Without holding back, Kanye declared, "Cubes really set me up for this," before addressing Ice Cube directly and making a scary statement.
I mean, when somebody turn it out,
What did the nigga say?
when a nigga turn the party out and say, he did it because of you.
He claimed that Q had informed him that Jews were in charge of the media and the banking and were the ones who oppressed black people. Naturally, Ice Cube reacted to these bombshell accusations on social media right afterwards. He lashed out on Twitter, saying, "I hate that my name was dragged into this Drunk Champs bullshit," in response to being included in the unpleasant situation. With his anti-Semitic remarks, he made it quite clear that he had no idea what Kanye was talking about and that he was in no way to blame for Kanye's mistaken beliefs. Kanye received a severe message from Q asking him to clarify his remarks and to avoid bringing up the subject of anti-Semitism again. To disassociate himself from Kanye's controversial remarks, he vehemently denied having any anti-Semitic views and asserted that he never had.
Yeah, man, it's kind of like, I think you gotta still ask why. Like, what?
You think
what?
there's like
I'm not sure what you meant by what he said. You will need to speak with him. The batteries weren't placed in his back by me. Please don't mention my name in any of the anti-Semitic remarks. I've never been anti-Semitic and I never will be. The claims of anti-Semitism against Ice Cube have, however, not been made against him for the first time. Kanye's new comments are all the more stunning and difficult to ignore because he has been the subject of rumors and murmurs for years. Given Hugh's contentious past on this subject, it seems that Kanye's comments were not altogether unexpected. The relationship between Ice Cube and Kanye West, which had previously seemed impenetrable, appeared to be strained in the wake of this incident. Many people were left wondering whether this occurrence meant their relationship was over or if they would be able to work out their differences. However, Ice Cube and Kanye West startled the world in June 2023 when they were photographed huddling up to each other on the busy streets of Los Angeles, giving hope that their long-running feud might be over. The day before this endearing public demonstration of affection, Kanye reportedly paid Q a surprising visit at his opulent LA home, according to the always reliable TMZ. There was much speculation as to what might have prompted this surprise meeting of the two music titans. However, there's still more. In a candid interview with none other than the contentious Piers Morgan on Talk TV, Ice Cube revealed all.
Wobbly relationship with him, but you're back on track. I read that you saw him, in fact, a few days ago.
yeah, a couple
Ice Cube admitted that their fight was never as heated as it appeared, and that Kanye had only mentioned him in passing without providing any additional explanation for his cryptic remarks, which had caused Ice Cube to get temporarily enraged. The rapper-turned-actor also revealed that the two had a rich and useful talk during their encounter. Kanye appears to have come to the conclusion that making broad generalizations can get him into more difficulty than he meant for. Truly wise words, but that wasn't the only delicious tidbit Hugh shared. He also disclosed that Kanye was having major financial difficulties beneath all the gloss and glamour. It goes without saying that living an opulent lifestyle in Hollywood may strain anyone's finances. Hugh reassured the public that Kanye was still crushing it in his own unique manner and appeared to be in a better mental space despite the financial setbacks. It seems that despite the mayhem that frequently surrounds him, the controversial artist has found some calm. Ice Cube revealed details of how he helped Kanye steer clear of his contentious tendencies as the interview went on. The seasoned veteran, Hugh, seems to have taken the troubled musician under his wing, providing wise counsel and guiding him in a more careful direction. "We've chatted," Hugh admitted. "I believe he is aware that being really detailed will always get you out of trouble faster than making generalizations." Ice Cube then dropped another bomb by declaring that he has stopped stressing over his life. You're going to be shocked to hear this, so brace yourself. Finally, Ice Cube has made up its mind to go on and expose a gatekeeper rampage. Ice Cube has a propensity to back away from his own positions more frequently than he'd want to acknowledge, so we can't help but keep an eye out for any unexpected twists and turns, because more frequently than he'd like to admit, Ice Cube tends to back away from his own positions. That's all for today, everyone. If you liked this video, then share it to your friends and family members. Also, if you are a new viewer on our channel, then must subscribe our channel for more celebrity news and gossips. Thanks for watching our video.